Hey guys, I wanted to share with you one of my favorite products that I'm using right now from Beautycounter. It is the Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer. Looks like this. And I've used some tinted moisturizers in the past. I didn't love tinted moisturizer. It just felt too much like a lotion on my face and the coverage wasn't great. So I tried this one just because I don't like to wear foundation in the summer. I don't really like anything on my face. But I've just like had this issue with the redness and stuff that I'm working on getting rid of. And so I feel like I need something. So I've been using this. I am a huge sweater. I sweat a lot. And so I've been really impressed. When I apply this, it stays in place. It almost dries to a mattifying finish, especially with the translucent powder that I put on top of it to kind of help set it and keep it in place. And you know how like when you're wearing like a liquid foundation or something similar and you sweat and then it goes down your face and you see like those little white lines that kind of swirl through your makeup and leave like a discoloration? I have not noticed that one time with this moisturizer, and even though the temperature this week has been a little bit cooler, I've been wearing this for over a month now, and we've had some pretty hot days, and I'm outside a lot with the baby and the kids, and I haven't really noticed any issues. In fact, when I sweat, the sweat kind of beads up on my skin, and I'm able just to take my finger or the inside of my shirt and just kind of dab it away. And usually you have like the makeup transformation to your shirt or to your finger, and I haven't noticed any of that. It stays in place, you guys. And the coverage is light. It's not gonna be like covering those blemishes and like my redness. Even though it mutes it and fades it, it doesn't hide it all the way, my dark spots and stuff like that. You would have to use like the Skin Twin foundation if you wanted, you know, a higher coverage. But what I'm loving is that my skin, because I've been using the Counter Time regimen for a month now, and the overnight resurfacing peel, I just started that last week, I have just seen so much transformation in my skin. I feel better in my skin. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like just even being on camera like this with a bare face and taking pictures with a bare face, I see the improvements in my skin, and it feels so much better to have makeup optional skin, and I feel better in my skin. So I want to show you how to apply this. You can apply it with your fingers. I did go ahead and buy the retractable foundation brush from Beautycounter just because I don't really like the idea of the oil for my fingers, even though I'm using clean, I've washed my hands, I'm using clean fingers to apply it. I feel like it does give it some added oil. And because I like the way that it kind of goes a little bit of a better coverage when I use a brush, that's just my own preference. And because I am going to probably start using the Skin Twin foundation when the cooler months start to come, just so I can get some more coverage, or like when I go to church or whatever. So I'll need the foundation brush for that most likely. So basically you just pump. What I do is I pump just kind of like a penny size amount on my hand, and then this is what the retractable brush looks like. You just pull the top up, and then it comes with a cover for it. Comes like that, and then to use it you just pull the lid off, twist it down, looks like that. So basically what I do is I just kind of blot it all over my skin, and this is something that is buildable. The more you apply an area after you've already put one application, you can always add some more. So I kind of like to go back through, especially on my cheeks where the redness is, and just add a little extra. So basically I'm gonna go over and just kind of blot this in all over, and then I'm gonna go back and basically brush it on. And I like to blot it just to get, especially in those cracks and crevices, those low spots. And it's crazy how light this feels. The only thing I've done to my face today is just my skin regimen with my Counter Time line that I've been using. And I don't really feel like I have a lot on my face whenever I'm wearing my skin serum and moisturizer, and then I apply this. It feels so light. And I really don't even take, I usually with my foundation, I usually take it down to my neck area. And I honestly don't even have to do that. This matches and blends with my skin so well. I'm using the light, which I'm really surprised about because I've been in the sun, so I probably technically need a medium. But it's not fading me too bad. So then what I like to do is just put a tiny bit more on my hand. And I put some on my ring finger. And I go in, because I don't have a highlighter yet. It's not something that I've purchased yet. And I just like to go underneath there for a little bit of light and brightness. And do it on the other side. And then the last thing I like to do is put it on my lips. And I know you're probably wondering why. I am not a big lipstick wearer, but I like a nude lip. And I feel like anything I put on my lips pulls out a pink tone. And so this kind of mutes, if I put foundation on my lips, it just kind of mutes the coloring in my lip. But it also acts as a lipstick primer. It makes any lipstick or lip gloss that I wear stick so much better. So I just apply it on like that. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And I feel like it just makes my skin look so much more even. It kind of gives that dewy shine to it without being too shiny. I do go over it and apply the mattifying powder. Again, I just feel like it helps set my makeup. And just put a little bit in my lid, swirl it around with my brush, and I just kind of go over. Kind of helps get rid of any additional shine, but it makes my makeup stay in place all day, you guys. And we have been having 12-hour days because just getting up early with the kids, and then the kids have had 6:30 and 8 o'clock ball games, so we've been out late. And when I get home, my makeup is still in place, which is always a win. And that's it. If you're interested in either of these products, just message me and let me know, or you can shop through beautycounter.com/JamieHenry.